This isn't what I normally do. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm not sure when you will be seeing this, but today I am going to be making a mood board of how I want my new room to look. As you may or may not be aware, we are moving house this year, and as I have already seen what my bedroom is going to look like, I would like to plan out what furniture is going to go where and the way I would like to decorate my room. It is unlikely that my room is going to look like this, and to say goodbye to my room, next week's video is going to be a final room tour in this bedroom. So if you subscribe and put your notifications on, you will get a notification when that video goes up so you don't miss it. I haven't done a room tour since Christmas because my room got a little messy after Christmas and obviously with the move, but I made sure that I could film one last room tour before the big change, I guess. So mood boards are supposed to be on actual boards, and I had bought, or my mum had bought me this gorgeous pin board from Tesco for £5 to use, but when I kept looking at it I thought that would be really nice for my Disney pins. So you will see this in a future video when I create a new Disney pin board, but that's not what I'm going to use. When I was looking for inspiration for this video, as I didn't realise YouTube has mood board videos, YouTube basically has everything, but it still shocks me when it has something I'm looking for. I saw someone do a mood board in their bullet journal. Now I don't have a bullet journal, but I do have an empty notebook that is screaming to be used. So I'm going to use this, the Mickey Mouse Club notebook that I won in an Instagram giveaway. The first few pages will be dedicated to this mood board, and then the rest will just be planning the tasks I need to do between moving and unpacking in the new house. I am trying to split up my job, and I try to do one thing every single day so that I'm not just spending my entire weekend packing. But this is the notebook I am going to use. As for my other resources, I have got a home design magazine. Now this may not be terribly helpful to me as they are quite posh homes in the book, but I will try and find some things that I like, even if it's just the aesthetic or the way the bed looks or the way the pillows are put on the bed, something like that. I will just try and make do with what I've got. And then I went through my Pinterest. I actually have a mood board on my Pinterest, and I printed off some of my favourite pictures to put in this journal, and I have also taken inspiration from some of my favourite Instagram accounts, most notably one of my closest friends, Kelly, Disney Lovers Collection. I am absolutely obsessed with her room, so I made sure I put some of her pictures in this mood board as well. So it's a mood board, but it's more of a journal, and it's not a bullet journal either, as I'm not creative enough for a bullet journal. So I am hoping to gather more pictures, but this video is basically just going to be me creating that so that you can see the sort of vibe I want to go for in my new room. Hopefully you won't have seen my room by the time this video goes up, but it is a work in progress, so it's going to take me a long time to get it how I want it, because I remember when we moved into this house it took about 2.5 years to get my room the way I was really happy with it, so it's not going to happen overnight and you're probably going to see a lot of changes. So let's get started with this mood board journal. So these are my supplies. I chose a notebook because I'd be able to write in it as well. And then I got a magazine in lockdown just to give me inspiration and give me a starting point, but nothing in these magazines is anything like what I want to create in my room. And then I printed off some of the things that were on my Pinterest board and pictures that I've liked on Instagram because they are closer to what I want to create in my room. So the first step was to cut out the pictures that I printed off and sort them out by whether they were beds, shelves, desks, things like that. And then I went through the magazine just looking at anything that would give me inspiration. I mainly went for beds and sofas. And then I had the horrible task of sticking it into the journal, because I really hate PVA glue, but I thought it would have the best effect. I also put a little calendar in there so that I can write what jobs need to be done by what date, and I can obviously put our moving date in as well. Finally, I put a list of video ideas in there, so if you have any ideas for me, then drop them in the comments. And that's the finished product. Who knows whether that is going to look anything like my room, but I will try my best. I've just used this for inspiration. I do have rough ideas that I can't find pictures for on Pinterest, so I think in the next few pages I will just write down some ideas that I have, so that all of my ideas are all together rather than some in my head and some in a notebook. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. Like I said, next week's video is going to be my final room tour in this room, because at the time of filming I would really like to start packing away some of my plushes, especially on my bed, and my room will start to look a lot different. So I would like to film a final room tour and then get started on the bulk of the packing. So I will see you guys next week for another video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!